Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
I bow down to the Supreme Consciousness.
Atha Shrimad Bhagavad Gita.
And now we start the Holy Bhagavad Gita.
Panchamodhyayaha Sannyasa Yogaha.
Thus starts the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which describes Sannyasa Yoga, where Lord Krishna expounds upon that kind of activity which leads to liberation.
Arjuna Uvacha.
After listening to Lord Krishna's explanation on various kinds of activity in the last chapter, Arjuna still has some doubts, which he expresses thus.
Sannyasam karmanam Krishna punaryogam cha shamsasi yachreya etayorekam tanme bruhi sunischitam.
O Krishna, you have praised the benefits of performing activity as a yajna by being established in the state of yoga. You also said that it is best to stay without the need for any kind of activity. Which of these two lead to my well-being? Please tell me that one certain option.
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Lord Krishna replied thus.
Sannyasah karma yogascha nishreyasakara ubhau tayostu karma sannyasat karma yogo vishishyate.
Both sannyasa and karma yoga lead to the well-being of the self. Among these two, performing activity equanimously is a better option to giving up the need for activity.
Jneyah sanitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kankshati nirdvandvo hi mahabaho sukham bandhat pramuchyate.
Know that one who performs all activity without attraction or aversion is eternally liberated from all activity. One who is beyond these dualities is easily liberated from entanglement.
Sankhya yogau prithak balaha pravadanti na panditaha ekamapyasthita samyagubhayor vindate phalam.
Only the immature speak of true knowledge and equanimous action as two different things. One who is truly established in either of these achieves the results of both.
Yat sankhyai prapyate sthanam tadyogairapi gamyate ekam sankhyancha yogancha yah pashyati sapashyati.
That supreme state that is attained by true knowledge is also attained by equanimous action. The one who sees true knowledge and equanimous action as one sees clearly.
Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptumayo gataha yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena.
It is very difficult to give up the need for activity without first learning to perform activity with equanimity. The one who is established in equanimous action attains to the supreme state in no time.
Yoga yukto vishuddhatma vijitatma jitendriyaha sarva bhutatma bhutatma kurvannapi na lipyate.
The one who has mastered control over the senses, control over one's own self, who is equanimous and sees one's own self in all of creation, such a person remains unentangled even while performing activity.
Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavit pashyan shrunvan sprushan jighran nashnan gachan swapan shvasan.
The one who knows the true nature of the self knows that it is not the self that is the doer. The nature of true self is beyond the activities of seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, moving, sleeping, breathing.
Pralapan visrujan ghrunnan nunmishan nimishannapi indriyani indriyartheshu vartanta iti dharayan.
It is beyond the activities of speaking, letting go and grasping and even opening or closing of the eyelids. Those people with the true knowledge of the self see that the relevance of the sense organs is just limited to the objects of the senses.
ब्रह्मण्याधाय कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा करोति यः लिप्यते न स पापेन padmapatramivaambhasa.
The one who performs activity by being firmly established in consciousness without any entanglement, such a person is free from the bondage of activity like a water droplet on a lotus leaf.
Kayena manasa buddhya kevalairindriyairapi yoginah karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva shuddhaye.
True yogis are indulged in all kinds of activity with their body, mind, intellect, and even the sense organs. They perform activity without entanglement with their aim to realize pure consciousness.
Yuktah karma phalam tyaktva shantimapnoti naishtikim ayuktah kamakarena phale sakto nibadhyate.
The wise perform activity by letting go of their desire for results and attain to steady peace, while the unwise get entangled in suffering due to their desire for results of activity.
Sarva karmani manasa sanyasyaste sukham vashi navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvan nakarayan.
The one who is in absolute control lets go of one's entanglement with activity. Such a person then resides in bliss within this body of 9 doorways without being the direct or indirect cause of any activity.
Na kartrutvam na karmani lokasya srijati prabhuh na karma phala sanyogam svabhavastu pravartate.
The Creator has not created the need to act. Neither was activity created, nor the attachment to its results. All of this is an outpouring of svabhava, or one's limited identity of self.
Nadatte kasyachit papam na chaiva sukritam vibhuh ajnanena vritam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavah.
The Creator is not involved in either sinful or virtuous deeds of any living being. True knowledge is veiled by ignorance, and all bound beings are deluded because of this.
Jnanena tu tadajnanam yesham nashitamatmanah tesham aditya vajnanam prakashayati tatparam.
But for those in whom this ignorance of the self is destroyed by true knowledge, that knowledge reveals everything and brings about clarity similar to a sunrise.
Tad buddhayastadatmanastannishthastatparayanaha gacchantya punaravrittim jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha.
Those who are of such intellect, of such knowledge of the self, of such steadfastness and such immersion within the true self, they are cleansed of their ignorance and are not bound by the cycles of life and death.
Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini shuni chaiva shvapake cha pandita samadarshinaha.
With the dawning of this true knowledge, which removes all false pretenses, such people look upon everything ranging from an enlightened being or a cow or an elephant or a dog or even a dog eater with the same perspective.
Ihaivatayirjitah sargo yesham samye sthitam manah nirdosham hi samam brahma tasmad brahmani te sthitah.
Those whose minds are established in equanimity, such people conquer the cycles of birth and death in this very lifetime. They possess the flawless qualities of the Creator and are therefore established in divinity themselves.
न प्रहृष्येत् प्रियं प्राप्य नोद्विजेत् प्राप्य चाप्रियम् स्थिरबुद्धिरसम्मूढो ब्रह्मविद् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः.
Such a person who knows divinity and is established in it is no longer deluded, is of a steady intellect, and doesn't get swayed by either pleasant or unpleasant results of action.
बाह्यस्पर्शेष्वसक्तात्मा विन्दत्यात्मनि यत् सुखम् स ब्रह्मयोगयुक्तात्मा सुखमक्षयमश्नुते.
Those who are not attached to external objects of senses that bring about pleasure, who realize absolute pleasantness within their own self, only such people who are united with divinity through yoga experience unending happiness.
ये हि संस्पर्शजा भोगा दुःखयोनय एव ते आद्यन्तवन्तः कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुधः.
The pleasures that arise from contact with the sense objects are only capable of bringing about unpleasantness. This is because the objects of pleasures have a beginning and an end. The truly wise do not indulge themselves in such fleeting pleasures.
शक्नोति हैव यः सोढुम् प्राक्शरीरविमोक्षणात् कामक्रोधोद्भवं वेगं स युक्तः स सुखी नरः.
Such a person who is capable of withstanding the powerful impulses brought about by lust and anger, who can win over one's urges before the body perishes, such a person experiences true bliss.
योऽन्तः सुखोऽन्तरारामस्तथान्तर्ज्योतिरेव यः स योगी ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं ब्रह्मभूतोऽधिगच्छति.
Such a person who is blissed out by the light of truth within one's own self, such a yogi attains to the divine by realizing that the true nature of the self and the divine are not separate.
लभन्ते ब्रह्मनिर्वाणमृषयः क्षीणकल्मषाः छिन्नद्वैधायतात्मानः सर्वभूतहिते रताः.
Such sages who are rid of their ignorance attain to divine liberation. They are rid of their confusion through a disciplined sense of self and through devotion to the well-being of all creatures.
कामक्रोधवियुक्तानां यतीनां यतचेतसाम् अभितो ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं वर्तते विदितात्मनाम्.
For such sages who have realized the nature of the self by getting rid of their lust and anger through constant training of the mind, liberation from material existence is both here and hereafter.
स्पर्शान् कृत्वा बहिर्बाह्यांश्चक्षुश्चैवान्तरे भ्रुवोः प्राणापानौ समौ कृत्वा नासाभ्यन्तरचारिणौ.
This is attained by keeping the external sense organs out of the picture, by focusing one's sight within the eyebrows, and by balancing one's inhalation and exhalation.
यतेन्द्रियमनोबुद्धिर्मुनिर्मोक्षपरायणः विगतेच्छाभयक्रोधो यः सदा मुक्त एव सः.
Such a person who has trained one's sense organs, mind and intellect, who is immersed in the pursuit of truth, attains to eternal liberation by getting rid of compulsive fear and lust.
भोक्तारं यज्ञतपसां सर्वलोकमहेश्वरं सुहृदं सर्वभूतानां ज्ञात्वा मां शान्तिमृच्छति.
Such a person who realizes that I am the one who enjoys the fruits of all equanimous action or yajna, that I am the Lord that rules over all creation, and that I am the Self which works in the interest of all creatures, attains to true internal peace.
Om Tat Sat Iti Shrimad-Bhagavad-Gitasu Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे संन्यासयोगो नाम पञ्चमोऽध्यायः.
And thus ends the 5th chapter by the name of Sannyasa Yoga. This is taken from Bhagavad-Gita, a conversation between Lord Krishna and Arjuna on the science of yoga, which is the knowledge of ultimate reality called as Brahma Vidya.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.